Today's blog is going to be about upcycling and about learning how to braid a t-shirt or to hack a t-shirt, as some of the online forums call it. Basically, I'm going to teach you how to do this. Take an older t-shirt and turn it into something kind of new and fun to wear. So this is one that I've already done, and you can check it out on the blog. I'll put the link below this video. But basically, this started out as a regular t-shirt that I bought from a vintage shop, and I cut slits in the back and braided the sleeves as well. So it kind of gives it a new, updated look, but that one's there. Another shirt that I've done actually is this one right here, which started out as a regular kind of John Lennon t-shirt, but I really didn't like the fit of the shirt at all. It was just too tight on the bottom, and I kind of just wanted to update it because I wasn't wearing it as much as I feel like I could have. So that's that one there. But today we're actually going to be working with this one right here, and this is just like a basic black tank top. You can use any kind of t-shirt, really. It's totally up to you. If you go to like some vintage shops or Value Village, they usually have like a really large collection of secondhand t-shirts, and sometimes those are the best to use because obviously you don't want to do this on a shirt that you might be worried about ruining, just in case you do make a mistake or you know, it doesn't turn out how you thought. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to braid this t-shirt. Step one is to take your t-shirt and to fold it in half where you want the braid to go. I'm going to put mine right down the back of this racer back, so I'm folding it in half. This here is the back, and as you can see, you know, the armholes, and then this will be the front of the shirt. But yeah, so this is directly in half, and this is the back side of this shirt. Okay, so once you have your shirt folded in half, step two is to start cutting the slits in the back of the shirt. You're going to take a regular pair of scissors, or these are fabric scissors, and you're just going to start making incisions along the back. I'm going to do mine quite small, about 1/2 inch wide, and I'm just going to continue all the way down the length of the shirt, trying to be as even as possible. Obviously, if you make the slits a lot wider, your braid is going to be a lot wider, and there's going to be a lot more holes showing. If you just want to do like a really simple braid down the back without a lot of back space, then you're going to want to make sure that your spacings in between these slits are a lot smaller. Okay. Step three is to take your newly sliced shirt, which looks like this, lie it down flat on a table, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to start at the very top of the shirt. Now, this one right here is kind of strange because it's got a tag there at the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make just one more tiny incision at the top here. And then you're going to grab the first loop and you're going to pull the second under the first, and then just repeat that as you go down. So taking the lower loop, passing it through the upper loop. Lower loop, upper loop. And if you pull this tight, you're going to get a braided effect like this. once you finish with your braid, it should look something like this. And when you get to the very bottom, you're going to end up with a little bit of a loop like this. And basically what you want to do is you want to take a pair of scissors, slice that loop in half, and then you're going to loop it back through the last section and tie it to secure the bottom of the braid. So after you've finished tying the loop at the bottom of the T, it's going to look something like this. I don't know if you can see, but it doesn't look like there's any strings hanging off or anything like that. You just have your complete braid that goes all the way down the back of the shirt. And if I hold it up for you guys, you can see that you've got your braid going all the way down the back. Now for this top, I'm probably going to do a couple more braids down the back, just because I want to kind of give the whole back of the shirt a really braided look. I don't just want to have the one going down the center. You can do that if that's what you want, but I want it to look a little bit more edgy, and I'm going to try and do some braids all over the back so that the shirt ends up being pretty braided all over. So, okay, so I finished braiding the back of the shirt, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different braids going through the back here. So it looks a bit funny laying out on the table here, but once it's on, it'll look pretty cool. So yeah, definitely don't limit yourself to one braid. If you want to do more, do loads. Another really cool idea would be to weave some colorful ribbon through the braids and maybe leave a couple strands hanging out. I might do that to this one later. So if I do that, I will post some pictures. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, and enjoy your t-shirt.
The clock go round. How many times can my hands hit the ground? How many coffins before there's a crown? How far will I fall to the other?